Hello everyone, welcome back to my Road to Call of Duty Ghosts series. Sorry if I sound a little bit different. I'm not sure how different I'm gonna sound than, well, compared to my other videos because my snowball is being really weird. And I do apologize for not uploading yesterday because, once again, my snowball, I don't know what the heck its problem is, but I had a video. I actually recorded it and stuff. I was gonna edit it, but out of nowhere, when I was gonna open it up in Sony Vegas, it said my audio track it was out of whack. I don't know what is up with my snowball, and this is actually my second time recording this video. I decided to give my snowball another chance, and yeah, it didn't work either. So I actually had time today to take another shot at this episode here. Hopefully, all goes well. And if you hear any background noise, I do apologize. It's just my headset. It picks up everything. So hopefully I can get my snowball fixed and I can get back to my original ways of recording where it just kind of picks up my voice and blocks out everything else. So yeah, if you hear any background noises, just please excuse it. But anyways, this is me playing Modern Warfare 3, as you guys can tell. I actually do pretty good. This is one of my first games, one of my better first games. It is actually completely different than Black Ops 2, and I normally don't have this many, sorry about that, that much trouble playing Infinity Ward games, but it's just like the pace of this and how different it is compared to Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 is kind of more strategical and more tactical, I guess you can say. Infinity Ward is kind of, it is much more fast paced than any of the other ones, and well, in my opinion, other than Treyarch games. Treyarch games, you need to think of a plan and execute it more than just running straight up the gut like you can do in Infinity Ward games, and it definitely plays a role in both. But from what I've been hearing a lot of YouTubers saying Call of Duty Ghosts is not like either. Either of the companies that made it's not like any old Infinity War games, it's not like any Treyarch games. It's its own game. But they said it is kind of like Infinity Ward games, so like the way the guns act, the way the way it looks, like how gloomy and stuff it looks, all that stuff. They said it is it is a Infinity Ward game. You can tell that, but it's just so much different that if you really want to prepare for Call of Duty Ghosts, your best bet is to play both on and off. But I've had my share of Black Ops 2, and I play that game like a lot. I actually non-stop played it when it first came out, stuff like that, and I'm kind of worn out by it. I think that was the longest run I've ever played a Call of Duty game. And don't get me wrong, I like every Call of Duty game. This one's kind of iffy. I mean, it's alright. I'll play it if someone else wants to play it with me, or I'm playing it now just because it's the latest as of now at Infinity Ward game. So I'm playing it, and I'm not that bad at it. And it's not. I never had an issue of being bad at this game. I just did not like it because of the death streaks, perks, all the stuff I mentioned in previous videos. But what really strikes me as with like the line between Treyarch and Infinity Ward is that with Call of Duty Ghosts, people said this a lot. People have been telling me this, that just play both. And like with a Treyarch game, like I was trying to say before, I literally played that Call of Duty more than anything else, just for the simple fact, I liked it. It was balanced. It was what I wanted, like, for a while in Call of Duty. Whereas all the other Call of Duties, they were fun. They were meant to be fun. They weren't really meant to be competitive. Well, I guess they were to some level, but Infinity Ward took care of their game. They updated it when things were unbalanced. They updated it when things didn't go as planned, and they made the game really, really good. They made it really solid. And League play is where I spent most of my time near the end. I didn't really play League play at first. I did, but that's when I was very rusty at Call of Duty. I was playing Halo 4 for a very long time. I ended up reaching like level 50 and and stuff like that in Halo 4, and I was going on my specializations and stuff. So I I was really rusty, and for me to not play a Call of Duty game going into Black Ops 2 was the biggest mistake ever, just for the simple fact that it's different. It was so different than any other Call of Duty game, in my opinion. Like, I didn't like it at first. I did not like Call of Duty Black Ops 2 at first when I first played it, because it was just so balanced. I was not used to it. I was used to my play style that I taught myself how to play in the previous Call of Duties, and that was just run up the gut. Everything would be okay if you're decent. Just run straight up the middle with a submachine gun that's pretty good, or an assault rifle that's pretty good, and I should be able to drop three people, get B, whatever, from playing domination or anything like that. But no, surprisingly, with Black Ops 2, you have to be, you kind of have to know what you were doing all the time. You couldn't really mess around. If you were facing a team that was decent, that played the game strategically and stuff, you stood no chance. You stood no chance, like in hell. It was pretty bad when I first played it. So I actually stopped playing it for a few weeks. Went back on Halo, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this game another shot. And I picked up Black Ops 2, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna change my play style, and it worked. I changed my play style. I changed everything, and it ended up being what it is right now, because I didn't play Call of Duty Ghosts yet. It ended up being my favorite Call of Duty game ever made. Like, I fell in love with it. It was definitely the best maps. I found out the maps were really good. I found out League play was very fun if you had teammates, and if you knew what you were doing, you knew what it took to win and stuff like that. So it really just grew on me. So hopefully Call of Duty goes the same way. Hopefully I but hopefully it grabs me right away. I've been playing Call of Duty non-stop ever since I fell back in love with Call of Duty. So hopefully Call of Duty Ghosts is kind of different at the start. Hopefully it just grabs me right off the bat, and hopefully I can do really good. So I'm gonna be playing Call of Duty Ghosts. So if you guys want Black Ops 2 gameplay, I'm sorry I didn't really upload that much of Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And that's because I was already worn out by it, and I do apologize. But yeah, once again, MW3 will be played from now until the 5th, and then it's just Call of Duty Ghosts from here on out. So yeah, we're getting close. Can't wait. Here's the final kill cam, and I'm gonna just show you my KD here. Hopefully this video goes well. I want 29 and 13. If you like this video, please like it, give it a thumbs up, favorite it if you want, and if you're new, subscribe, do all that stuff, and just tell me what you guys prefer. Do you guys prefer the old classic Call of Duty where you can just run right up the middle, or do you guys prefer the newer ones? Because I heard you can't really do that in Call of Duty Ghosts. And which one was your favorite Call of Duty of all time? Don't say Call of Duty Ghosts, it's not out yet. So excluding Call of Duty Ghosts, what's your favorite Call of Duty game? Mine's Black Ops 2. I'm sure it's going to vary. So yeah, just tell me what your favorite Call of Duty game is, and that's about it. I hope you guys have a really nice day, and peace.